Hello everyone, my name is Tongsly, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Persona 5 Tactica. Where we last left off, we have made our grand push with our friends and comrades to getting ourselves towards Marie. But she has enemies in our way that we need to take care of first. And we've already made our first push into the castle. And now we're in a hallway that is heavily decorated with a lot of balloons and flowers. But that's sometimes a classic wedding decor. So that's fine. And of course we have to read. Because apparently they didn't have enough funding to have the voice actors read all of their characters' lines throughout this game. So let's start. Here I was expecting one huge one room. I guess it's not going to be that easy for us.
It would appear.
Considering the castle's appearance from the exterior, it seems quite vast in here. That's what I was saying, is the castle looked a lot smaller from the outside, but I guess on the inside it's enormous. But due to our lack of intel on the site, we have no choice but to search as we press onward.
Let's get going.
Right. Let's hurry up while our diversion keeps them busy.
All right, time to kick some ass!
Got it. Move out, folks. I'm gonna try and see if I can save Morgana and Irina as the last people we need.
Something bugging you, Noir? Oh, yes. It's just, now that we're inside, I've been noticing how much this place reminds me of a wedding venue.
Oh, like the giant welcome sign over there? And the stacks of gift envelopes, I'm assuming.
The sheer amount of white in here. The red carpet, the rose decorations. She's really gone all out. If her cognition was what manifested all this, it's like we're in her palace.
According to Miss Lavenza, the kingdom supposedly works differently from the rest of the Metaverse. But if Marie's cognition really is responsible for this, then maybe this is close enough to be considered her palace.
Probably.
Oh, that means we might be able to find some clues about her here.
Yeah, we could definitely use some concrete info for once.
Well, the only way out is up, right? You still good to go, Toshiro?
Believe me, I'm as ready to finish this as the rest of you are. All this business with Marie and this other world, it's clear that I'm not merely a spectator here. At this point, I need to know the truth. I may not be as brave as you all, but I'm just as determined.
Well, look who's learned to talk the talk. Let's get going then.
Hopefully we do find clues. Are we gonna do like a clue finding thing?
Is this a projection room?
I guess if anything, this is the best way to find our clues.
Rather out of place for a wedding venue. What could it mean?
Well, I wouldn't say it's really out of place. I've seen some people who have a projection room actually at weddings because it was a room that they would like to kind of refreshen the memory of the two that are about to become one together through memories of the past with like videos or like photos, all from a projector. So it's not really out of place. It can be at times, because normally weddings have like a few steps to them that I know of. Not in depths, which is why I can't really technically say it right now, because I don't really know all the steps. I've only been to one wedding in my life, which has been the one for my uncle and my aunt. They were doing like a recap wedding type of thing, where they re-spoke their vows. And my brother and I were helping as part of the wedding. I believe my brother was Uncle Russell's best man. I think. It was like either me or my brother were the wedding ring bearer. Like, we would bring the rings to the couple. I don't remember what my place or my brother's place was at the time. I'd have to ask my family. They have better memory than me, so they can probably help me remember that. I just remember that I was part of a wedding thing happening. It was just them re-saying their vows, but it's still a wedding nonetheless. But yeah, like, about the projector, though, I don't see it really being that out of place. It's a good way to, like, recap, like, the wonderful things that happened in the two lovers' life that brought them to this day. So, I can see why Yusuke's saying that, though. We'll see what happens with the projector.
I agree that it's pretty weird, but we're better off finding Marie than talking about this projector.
Wait, it turned on by itself.
That's...
What?
Toshiro, why must you keep disappointing me? I don't understand why you can't play along. Are you toying with me or something? You couldn't have come across more awkwardly at the engagement party. Our relationship is one that will build great things someday soon. Letting your feelings interfere with that is simply childish. What if your bungling led some sleazy journalist to run a hit piece on us? There's already gossip.
I'm sorry.
Of course you are. Begging forgiveness is the one thing you're any good at. Listen for once. You are my sorry excuse for a puppet.
Ouch!
When a puppet can't do what it's supposed to, you can imagine how I handle it.
Who is that?
Marie Anto. That's right,
You good?
Toshiro,
Sorry, I'm all right. It's finally come back to me. I remember now. If this castle's Marie is actually Marie Anto, then there's no mistake that I am her fiancé.
Would you be willing to tell us more?
Of course. Marie is the daughter of a CEO for a major conglomerate. And our marriage was arranged by my... father? Yes, my father. He's a politician as well. He'd long been focused on marriage as a potential career booster for me. Marie's family needed our power, and my father needed their financial backing. It all boils down to a marriage of convenience, so our families could get what they wanted.
And the way she spoke to him doesn't seem like she's really the best person to be with the poor guy, because that's kind of harsh.
Well, I guess I get the situation. Do you really want to marry her? I got the feeling you weren't really on board with this.
I can see that also, but at that point, he didn't know what else to do. Not everyone knows what to do when it comes to being put in a situation like that. Not everyone's the same. Some people have the power, some don't. Sadly, that's just how life can be.
What I wanted didn't matter. If I raised a fuss, it would have tanked the marriage talk. And who knows what Marie's family would have done in retaliation if I happened to harm their reputation. So considering that fact, I figured I would just grin and bear it. That may have been a mistake, though. In hindsight, that approach may have only worsened her frustrations with me.
Still, the two of you were actually engaged, right? Why'd you let her treat you like shit?
I think I might understand. Your father's expectations of you, and the pressure you're under. You start telling yourself, if I just put up with it now, it'll be okay later. You are. But I know you'll only regret it later. And that's how it was for me.
Huh. Thank you. You're exactly right. Don't worry about me. I'm actually finding myself handling the stress a bit better after winding up here. Now, if only my legs would stop trembling.
Yeah, I'd say you're holding up great.
Yes, some trepidation is natural, and perfectly fine so long as you have the will to press onward.
That's right! In fact, you should shake your legs so hard it freaks her out!
I don't know about going that far, Futaba, but Joker's friends are right. Our friends are right. You should definitely just... If your legs are feeling shaky, that's only natural. Not everyone can be that brave to not have legs shaking.
I'm not perfect either, so I wouldn't totally vilify Marie in this situation. But I am determined to settle this on my own terms.
Great. Then let me help you however I can.
It appears this area is free of guards. Let's keep moving.
Hopefully it's free of guards till we get to Marie.
Great. Another weird room.
With the cake being right there, maybe this is the room that Marie's in? Also, give me a second. I need to sit down. My feet are killing me. Wearing nice cushiony insoles in my water shoes, too. But after a while, standing is still standing, whether you're comfortable or not. Sooner or later, you gotta sit down.
Could this place get any gaudier? Her obsession with this wedding is downright creepy.
Considering how far she's willing to go for her wedding, maybe it's about making a show of her power? That would definitely do more for her pride than any old wedding would. And it'd certainly explain her demand to make the entire kingdom into her wedding venue.
Taking over an entire nation just to host a wedding. How insufferable it must be for her subjects.
I mean, we've already seen that being what she did to her subjects before, being that she literally had them put into a cake.
My fiancé is extremely obsessed with gaining political power. I suppose that's why she agreed to our engagement. She wants my title, nothing more.
Toshiro.
So, being filthy rich wasn't enough for her? She needs all the power too, huh?
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but we've got company. We're not gonna be able to skirt them either.
Well, here they are. Come on, let's get this over with.
Alright, we got another conflict. Hopefully this will be the only other one we need to fight against, so that we'll be up and ready for facing Marie. And they got commandants. Great. Okay. Let's change up the party.
Time for your punishment!
Now it's my turn.
Yeah!
This ends now.
Awesome! Got to do a double,
How you like
triple
that?
threat.
That should do it. It must be close if they're getting that much tougher.
With the rebel corps giving it all they got outside, we'd better be getting close.
Hey, those pictures on the balloons. Isn't something off with them?
What picture?
Huh?
What the heck?
Why is Toshiro's face blank, but her face is fine?
His face is missing?
Grinning bride with a faceless groom. This is more appropriate for a horror film than a wedding celebration. This woman is clearly Marie, so the faceless groom is most likely...
That's Toshiro.
Yes, no doubt that's me.
But this is... Doesn't Marie want to marry you? Why would your face be...
As I said before, Marie is only interested in me for my political power. Since my face ultimately has nothing to do with that, I wouldn't even be surprised if she can't remember it.
Sure, but it still must suck when she's this blatant with it.
Yeah, I'd say that's cruel.
The lady's selfish enough to turn the whole city into a wedding venue. You're surprised she only remembers her own face?
Marie is clearly not a person of sound mind. That's why it's our job to right her wrongs.
Right. Now let's hurry along and track her down.
Are we gonna finally do it right here?
What the heck's that?
I guess not.
What's with the messed up bear? Wait, is this just a toy?
That is a fucked up looking toy. I feel like that's a toy that I would see in Five Nights at Freddy's following me in a hallway.
Well, it's definitely not hostile to us. But what's it doing here?
I don't know. Why don't you ask the toy? What's weird is it's dressed up kind of like Toshiro with a suit and everything.
I guess it's part of Marie's wedding decor? Not sure why anyone would want this at their reception, though.
It's talking?
Hey, did you all hear that?
Come on, cut that out. Seriously, it's not funny.
Poor Makoto, she's still not a fan of horror stuff. That was a cute scream, though.
Ow, 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 ow! Don't squeeze me like that! Wait, the spikes!
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
I'm a pathetic puppet.
Hey, wouldn't you say that bear sounds like Toshiro?
It's like I said, I feel like that's her, like, decor about Toshiro. Because she called him a puppet. She called him her puppet.
I mean, it's even sort of dressed like him.
Yep, same tie and everything.
Lady Marie, give me my orders. I can't make my own decisions. I don't want to think about anything. I live to obey your orders. I promise I won't defy you.
That's just...
Mean?
Please let me serve you, Lady Marie. Please let me serve you. It's so much easier to go with the flow. Why make things harder for yourself, right?
Hell? Oh yeah! Shut the toy up!
Is it done?
So it seems. It may not be attacking us directly, but in terms of psychological damage, it certainly dealt a low blow.
Toshiro, you all right?
Don't you start doing it too!
Toshiro? Oh no, guys! The bear broke Toshiro!
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm merely laughing because that bear finally made me take a good long look at myself. Once you realize how you come across, there's nothing left but to change. Now I know I have no intention of taking all this lying down anymore. When we find Marie, I'm going to make that monster eat her words.
Now we're talking.
Yes, well said. This woman is sick. Her obsession with controlling and humiliating people.
Futaba, you might want to back up. Makoto seems like she's ready to blow up.
She's done getting away with it.
Whoa, Queen's gonna riot.
Look sharp. We've been spotted.
I've tracked down the intruders.
Bring it on! The hunter's about to become the prey.
Okay, looks like another battle is coming. Let's see. Whoa. Reach the target with the entire party. Are you kidding me? They're no doubt gonna spawn big guys on me while I'm doing this, though. Oh god, and there's a commandant right behind us. There's no drummer, is there? No, there's no drummer. I was about to say, if there's a drummer somewhere to buff the big guy, he's gonna catch up to us no matter who I put in the party. Alright. We're going to need to utilize a different group for this whole thing. Ah, Morgana, why did I have to cast it there? I can't
Wipe them out.
regenerate.
Come, my other self.
Like a phantom! Haha! Oh! That works too.
A beautiful triumph. Such is the way of the Phantom Thief.
Defeat all... Oh, come on. Defeat all enemies. Crap. Why do you keep giving me that for things where you want me to run? Get out of here. Defeat all enemies while running. Seriously, I don't like when they do that.
Oh, this room. If I remember correctly...
If I remember correctly, I think this is where Marie talked to you guys while controlling you. But we're gonna have to hold that for the next episode, because I'm actually sadly all out of time for this one to keep everything around the time that I normally like to take it. That one's gonna be a major cut till the end, because that was literally just a running mission. I'm not gonna bother keeping all of that into the video. That was literally just a boring run to the end mission, and then of course them all, oh, defeat all the enemies for the third reward. Bleh. I don't like when they do that for running missions. It's like, seriously, either tell me to run or tell me to kill. You can't tell me to do both. Anywho, we're going to leave that for another time, because I'm all out of time for this episode. And in the next episode, hopefully, it'll finally be the final fight against Lady Marie. This is literally like the second or third time they made me say this, and it kept throwing me off, and I'm really hoping this time will be the time. But I guess we'll find out in that said next episode. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and ding the bell so that you guys can stay notified of the content that uploads onto the channel and help support it. As always, see you all in the next video. Take care and have a wonderful, safe, and healthy day. Bye, everyone!